To the pet plan puddle over the first of the Bluebirds.
Bonne, Amie, Ginny, Howe impressively over the Ariat DuPont. Now quickly off to the arena fences. So the mare Bonne, Amie by Pick Solo, this one. This is a 9-year-old. That's a year. Makes a big difference between 8 and 9 at this level. Bonne, Amie and Ginny Howe now coming to the platform fence.
Ludwig Svennestal Shamwari over the Orvis track leap, clear of the water now. Coming up the hillside, on the run for home.
Bonne, Amie over 8, 9, 10 and 11. Oh, now out to the hay rack at 12.
Shamwari over the Equitrek, choice of champions at 21. And now coming under the trees. Ludwig Svennestal under the trees now. The horse deals brush, sets up for the second of those. Running on well.
So Bonne, Amie and Ginny Howe running out of order, 75.2. Needs to make up ground if she's going to finish in the money. 75.2. Remember, Ruth Edge on 46. Now score for Flora Harris with Boy. Good round it was too. Boy with a 10.4 time penalty, no jumping penalties. 73.2 goes third in behind John Paul Sheffield and Tass. Still the leader, Applejack Ruth Edge. 48.4 at the moment, but she did go out of order.
Well, Ludwig really having to sit back on Shamwari over the second part of the BE Squirrels now. Heads for home. Just to remind you, if you're walking the course, please do use all the crossing points. You must use the crossing points. The horses can from all directions out on course, so make sure you use those crossing points laid out for you. Julia Crowson away, Untouchable the third. Pace not too far from Stanford. Score of 62.4 on the 9-year-olds.
Bonne, Amie at the sheet shoulder just above the lake for the first time. Ginny Howe over that. Stylish young rider. Good position into the water and then keeps up that easy rhythm. The water's quite low, not very deep. And out over the pet plan puddle.
Well, Julia Crowson, Untouchable. Having some problems at the Ariat DuPont. I'm afraid out of the saddle. On the 9-year-olds.
Well, next to start, a lady who had a busy day yesterday, Julian Stiller, Carolinas. Now riding again for the Headley stud, where she is based near Newbury. Score of 62, rides for the United States of America. That'll be next away. Meanwhile, Bonne, Amie. Lottie Weems, Bonne, Amie with Ginny Howe, over 19, the Jeep Oxford Trail. Well, on the way home. Coming to the fence after that. It's a big fence, that Orvis-sponsored trout leap. But they all jump it so well. That's where the all-important building of these fences makes those big fences relatively easy to jump. And the building of them in such a wonderful style as Messrs. David Evans and Richard Taylor do is thanks to the generous fence sponsorship. That too very crucial in providing a world-class course like this. Bonne, Amie then, the only horse going at the moment. The 9-year-old mare is over 21, the choice of champions. Now setting up for the horse deals brush under the trees.
Well, Julia Crowson, an Untouchable parting company, but Julia up on her feet, which is good to see. And I'm afraid it is the end of their round. Ludwig Svennestal, Shamwari 4 round in 7 minutes 14. Picks up 11.6 time penalties to finish on 74.6. Goes into 4th place at this stage.
Carolinas and Julian Stiller with that 4 for Julia Crowson, just being held at the start. She'll be under the orders of the starter very shortly. Always Dramatic moment as the starter counts you down. That's when the butterflies go. Meanwhile, Ginny Howe on course. He's over the BE Squirrels, the penultimate combination, and coming round to the Amtrust Horseshoe. Welcome sight at the end of any course, and all the team running. You can always spot the supporters of the team because they run miles to follow their competitors. And a good second round for Ginny Howe.